You don't even drink coffee.
Oh, yeah, like a milkshake or...
Oh, you don't milkshake. Oh.
You don't want to say a milkshake, mate.
This includes venues as well, so when you go out, get that rig out before you get kicked out. That's something I live by.
Because I know we'd go to horse camps and you'd meet everyone and then everyone you want to keep in touch with. You'd get on MSN and then...
You want to readdress that?
What?
What kind of camps are you going on?
Anyway, week of a lifetime. It was absolutely massive. I was all over the place, driving hours
Didn't
and
you
hours
just
a
do
day.
your weekly update?
Well, that was not it. How did you... Shooting from the Weber queue.
The Weber.
It's election season, so I've just cracked a nice, delicious Hawks lager.
Man, I'm starting to think you're taking up my role as the degenerate. I got a coffee, Sunday afternoon, just chilling.
Look, no, I reckon you've got some stories that's going to reclaim yourself and your role as the top dog degenerate from your trips overseas. But, hey, we're back. Episode 2, Season 1. Season 1, Episode 2.
Season 2, Episode 2.
Episode 2 of the Road Guide. And that's almost a good segue into the weekly update. Before we get into your degeneracy, and hopefully you've either proceeded to new depths or maybe you've decided to, travel with a bit more class and distinguishment, we'll see. For me, big news. We've been away for a few weeks. I think that's no secret. The loyal fans have been hounding us, after us, thousands of people. Yeah. Thousands, or is it tens of thousands? I'm not sure. I didn't read all your emails, but thanks. Look, I'm not gonna entertain that prospect, but yeah, we had a few weeks off for good reason, but I was a little bit concerned because I'm on contract with the Road Guide. We've been renewed for another season by the network, but I had an opportunity to go on another podcast, and I've got to say, it was quite a schmick professional experience. It was an ABC podcast of all people.
Of course.
The Ozvotes election pod covering the seat of Maranoa, which I'm in, and another seat called Garoom and Toowoomba, about the safest. It's like the safest seats in the country, really. So I got to talk about really good stuff, main issues happening out here, and don't let me stop me if I'm boring you, Dos. But,
all right, then.
Smart
Let's
people
move
stuff.
On. That sounds like the driest thing I've ever heard. Talking about an electoral seat that has been the safest in Australia for years. Oh man, where's the drama?
And the thing, the guy came to us, he's like, man, I've been talking to these marginal seats where it's like, who knows what's going to happen? This random candidate could win. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, probably not though.
Yeah, no, that would happen here. No. Anyway, all right then, mate. If you're so interesting, what's going on?
Bloody oath, I'm interesting. Well, obviously just got back from my 3-4 weeks of traveling Europe as a one of the first ambassadors of travel with the borders open.
Yeah, one of the first Australians to go international, the test cases, the prototypes.
That's it. And I figured, well, no one better than myself to represent us over there and make sure everybody, they'd forgotten about us, I feel, a little bit.
No, they chose to send expendable people that no one in Australia would care if they never came back.
Yeah, that's it. But I always come back. Mate, we said this last episode. I'm an angel of a traveller, I'm a degenerate at home, but overseas, I'm quite respectable, And
really? Again?
Yeah. And, mate, I saw the Pope. I was bloody as Catholic as they come.
That's great. I imagine he stops the ceremony. He's like, there is a sinner amongst us.
He made eye contact with me and I started to catch
Satan
on fire.
has returned.
And just in the vein of it, I even had to sneak into the Vatican Square to see him. Because
the Pope was so off you, man. The Pope was so off you.
They had a photo of me. They wouldn't let me in. No, they wouldn't let anyone in because they hit capacity. And I was like, well, I'm not coming all this freaking way and not seeing the Pope. So I just snuck around a couple of barriers and then worked my way into the crowd.
That is so not in the spirit of the experience.
Well, I had to see him, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm honestly jealous. Do you reckon it sells out every day? Is it one of those things that's just like...
No, it's quite rare.
Was it Easter?
Yeah, it was Easter.
Oh, no way. You saw the Pope on Easter?
Yeah, I was there for the Easter Mass. Well, I missed half of it. I only had like 2 hours sleep because I went on a pub crawl the night before, but I still made it. I still saw him for a little bit. He was speaking all Italian, and I was like,
Wow.
this is tough. This is tough when you're hungover to really understand what's going on.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a sort of like out of body experience.
Yeah, and it was so hot, and they wouldn't let you bring water bottles in. Oh, it's cruel. It was cruel. But no.
Wow. So yeah, you're a very good boy, man. Very good boy.
Very good boy. There was other issues on the trip. Not issues, other experiences on the trip, though.
That's such a marketing spin. It's like, no, we don't call them issues. We call them experiences, opportunities.
Yeah, PR's been on to me. Rewording things. And well, I guess one of the highlights was in Monte Carlo, Monaco. I won a fair bit of coin at the casino there, which was probably the most famous casino in the world, I reckon. And so like one of the tables, right? I figured it out how I won it. So it was like the main roulette table, and there was 4 different staff members on it, and they all got like big pokey sticks, and they're like pushing the chips around because it's probably like 5 meters lengthways. Yeah, and maybe 3 meters across.
Yeah.
And then said,
sorry, I just zoned out because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some audio problems.
"Oh, you reckon?" Oh yeah, traveling. You've come back after traveling wanting a holiday. That's how it works. Yeah,
needing a holiday.
Yeah, yeah. And holidays is when you stay in hotels and stuff like that. Whereas traveling is when you stay in like hostels, which very much brings us into today's road guide.
He's done it again. Thought he'd be rusty, but he's done it again.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah, hostels, mate.
That's
you know what is amazing actually. Danny and I, my girlfriend, we were just talking about. we were just talking about hostels actually.
Yeah.
Because we'll be staying in one, in Tasmania.
Oh, really?
Not one. We'll probably be staying in some in Tasmania. Yeah, I mean, we can get into this in the advice, but the logic is it's really pure. You think I can save money on hostels that I can spend on experiences. And I mean, I can have experiences in hostels while paying for the hostel, accommodation. So it works out really well. Hostels are kind of the way to go. What I'm really excited about, and this is going to be unique to any sort of traveling I've done. I mean, we have stayed in hostels in Australia, like when, shout out Jed, the meme king of the road guide, when we all went to Airlie Beach and with Sundays. That worked out pretty well for us, I think.
Good fun. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good hostel. And honestly, I'm excited to see what Tasmania's hostel culture brings. Oh my God, a train is about to appear in the background and I don't know if it's going to drown me out. I've got mics turning on and off, and now I've got a train pulling up in my backyard. Literally, you're about to see. It's a big. Wait till you see it. Anyway, and listeners, wait till you hear it. Anyway, oh my God, no, this is so bad. Anyway,
I can't hear it. If that helps.
Good. Let's keep that energy. This is good content. Anyway, I'm excited to see what another example of Australian hostel culture. Will we have the cheap Australian travellers, which you always get in any hostel? I feel like there's an Australian that's living on the edge, living cheap, living poor. But, I wonder what the international scene is going to be like in these hostels from, other countries, maybe doing what you've done, the expendables coming to Australia to, experience the fine wares. So that should be really interesting.
Yeah. Well, I hate to burst the bubble, but I'm pretty sure they're not allowed in yet from my quick little research.
Whoa! So we can escape, but they can't come in.
Yeah. Only citizens and visa holders are allowed in.
Wait, mate, be careful with this dry chat. You might end up on one of my podcasts, one of the other podcasts.
Honestly, I was like, I didn't really want to get into this, but yeah, shit. Well, I'll salvage this while you just deal with your little toy train in the background.
No, it's moved on. It's good.
Yeah, okay. I think hostels are probably my favorite thing about traveling.
Whoa! Monstrous chat.
It's one of the things I miss. It's very much like the people you meet. There's heaps of like-minded souls and plenty of degenerates too, which is very much my people.
Yeah, definitely.
And and to find those right people, I would say like step one is you got to pick the right hostel.
Right.
And we've obviously travelled together and we've hit the jackpot before, and we've also stayed in
we've
some
hit-
fucking dodgy joints.
We have been in some awesome hostels, and we've just been in some just being in some like, oof, this isn't in good faith. This isn't good shape. But yeah, more often than I feel like we've been pretty lucky.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think a lot of it goes down to Hostel World. It's the king of apps when it comes to picking a hostel. I've never even
that's a
considered
good
any
tip.
other way. Yeah, that's a big one. But in that, you can still make rookie errors, which I did recently. Obviously, when you're traveling South America, like it was quite easy to pick a good hostel, and whereas Europe, it was a bit of a different. I found picking a hostel with a bar was actually a bad shout. Like in theory, it's such a good way to meet people if there's a bar.
Yeah,
at a hostel,
definitely.
And it is, but it's a forced interaction. Like you have to go and sit down with a group of people, and you got to take that leap, which is like fine. But
Right.
I found the hostels that didn't have a bar. They had pub crawlers organized, they had games nights organized, they had all this other events.
Oh man, I'm
such
dying
a more-
here. That sounds so good. That sounds so
It's
good.
such a more natural way to meet people.
Yeah.
And it definitely makes life easier. So that's a big one that I missed a trick on, which with Europe anyway, I found when we were in South America, it was quite easy. I think bars were actually a good shout because they were all small.
They went
intimate.
off. Yeah, they were huge. And they entertained as well.
Yeah. And you don't want a big hostel. I think that's probably the bit more of the core element. Yeah, you want something a bit smaller, a bit more intimate, and you can kind of actually get to know everyone.
Cool.
Yeah, so I think that would be very much my step one.
All right. Well, step two, and this could be a hot take actually, because I don't know how you feel on this. When it comes to dorms, when I was a young man, like our target audience, young men and women, I was right into the going as cheap as you could go. If you could save $3, on a place, it was like, oh yes. And it's like, oh, rather than being in a shared room, 2-person room, it'll be $2 cheaper, but we'll be in a room of 10 people. And I'd be like, it's worth it. We're traveling on a shoestring, get the big dorm, it's fine. But oh man, big dorms, you just run the risk. There's a lot of degenerate people out there, shockers that have alarms going at different times, people waking up at 3 o'clock to go to Rainbow Mountain,
true.
or they're coming back in at some weird hour. They've got random guys and girls coming in to do various degenerate, procreation and whatnot.
Regeneration.
Yeah, exactly. You go in there and you've got 10 people, and then suddenly someone's procreated and you've got 11 people in the dorm, so it's just getting a bit crowded. My take is actually I'm capping it at 10. I mean, I see an 8-person dorm these days as an old man, and I think, oh, am I going to get a good sleep? Which is probably something you're going to call me out on, but it's. Sure, no, I'm going to say.
I've got the guns in the holsters. I'm just waiting for you to stop talking.
I'm done. I hate big dorms. They make me sad.
Well, like I feel like this is so hypocritical. Like we stayed in big dorms, and for the most part, they're never full. They're never full. Like we were in
maybe because
Buenos
most
Aires
people think let's not do the big dorms.
Exactly. We were in a 12-bed or a 14-bed.
Yeah.
And there was no one else there. There was one couple stayed for like one night, and we were there a week.
Yeah.
And it was all ours. Oh, it was great. Mind you, we still slept, on the same bunk bed because we're cute like that. But
and
we
like
actually, one on the top,
we were
one
so
on the
sleep
bottom.
deprived. We actually slept. We had our best sleep probably in that hostel. Actually,
definitely. But yeah, I understand that. Like, I understand the theory of it, but at the same time, you're not going to a hostel to fucking sleep. Like, I book a hostel literally just for my luggage. It's so my luggage has somewhere to be. And on the off night that I come home early, then I can go in there. I was in a hostel actually in Nice and had a curfew between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m.
Oh.
It's like, what's going on here?
Get on Hostel World,
mate.
Get on Hostel World and say you need to steer clear, people. This is a dud. This Nice hostel is not nice.
You love it. Well, it created an interesting dilemma though, which was quite intriguing. So the first night, I dragged a couple of girls out on the pub crawl with us. and
Whoa,
their-
whoa,
their
whoa! You
rule
did what?
was,
You did what to the girls?
you're allowed to have female friends, mate. Come on.
You
Right,
dragged them
it's
though, mate.
2022.
Come on, it's 2022.
Oh shit! They gave consent. And their rule was like, as long as you get us home by the 3 o'clock curfew. I was like, fine. So I got him home by the 3 o'clock curfew, and then but my little brother didn't make it, so he had to stay out. Darcy had to stay out till the next curfew bracket at 6 a.m.
Wow, wow.
Which was quite surprising. And so then the next night, I was like, well, fuck this. If he stayed out, I'm going to stay out. So I stayed out past the 6 a.m. curfew. And then, me being me, I didn't even get home till 8 a.m.
Oh, didn't even need it.
And I didn't even need it. I was walking past everyone going to work because this was like a Tuesday night. So I was up Wednesday morning and everyone's going to work. And I was like, fuck. I've done it again.
Oh, that's shocking.
So, yeah, so that was an experience. But then again, like you didn't sleep. Like I just woke up, went to bed at 2 hours, got up, got on a train, and then just went to Monaco and had a great time. You sleep on the trains, you sleep on your transit, you get little naps here and there when you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, certainly don't plan on sleeping. I'd say it would be step
No.
3.
That's true. That's true. All right, sorry, mate. You're going on step with 3, mate. Good.
That was step 3, yeah.
Don't plan on sleeping. You on step 3 that whole time?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Mate, that's
what
so.
I was talking
Hey,
about.
mate, the formula, mate. The formula. You've dropped that was step 3 right at the end. People were listening to all that thinking, I mean, right?
Well,
Anyway.
it started as slander for your step 2.
I
and
know,
I just
I
kind of just rolled into it.
And you got to the end, you're like, and somewhere in there, step 3.
There's a step in there somewhere. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah. They're very rogue. There's a rogue delivery of step 3, which was don't plan
I
on
went
sleeping
too
in
hard
case
with the
you missed it.
segue.
Yeah. You said
I
it was so
out-segued
natural.
myself.
It was so natural. Yeah. All right. Step 4, and again, I mean, it's kind of my role. I'm kind of the in comedy duos, as we are, Dos. Let's face it, well-renowned comedic duo. There's the clown and there's the straight. And I'm the straight. I'm the boring, pleb that has to be the devil's advocate. And Dos is the clown, the degenerate that's just like, oh, whatever.
Everybody loves.
Yeah, everyone loves him. Everyone loves him. But people deep down, they're like, I'm a bit more like the boring guy, Anyway, that being said, I have been, and I can be, of the degenerate persuasion. And my advice for you, Rogers, is that you don't think that you can't be too degenerate. It sounds like there's a couple of double negatives in there, but don't think that.
Yeah, there is.
Don't think that you can go like as deep a level of degeneracy as humanly possible, because there is a limit when you're at a hostel. If you go to a hostel and you're like, I've paid $15, for a night here, I can just be as much of a rat, as much of a pleb human being as I possibly can. Because hey, if they cared more about the premise and the vibe, they would have charged me more to come in. They're getting the scumbags at this price, and I'm one of them. Which brings me to a story. A friend of mine, actually, he was in South America, and he was at the very first hostel in Chile, and it might have been night number 2, and they were supposed to be there for a few days, and they're having this great night, and they were drinking, and there's like all the different, French and whatever, and he was trying to impress certain people, and drinking wine, which he never does. Drink, and he's like, oh.
Wait, are you saying this is a friend?
Yeah, it's a friend of mine. It was in Chile.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And he was like, oh, hang on, excuse me, and he disappeared really quickly, and he told us later on, not from first-hand experience, but he'd thrown up. All over the bathroom, not even in the toilet.
He denied it. He denied it early.
He might have even had the toilet lid closed at one point before opening it. And he was like, and he was so
had the
drunk.
lid closed. It was just spewing on the top of the lid.
But he made it to the bathroom at least. That's what he said.
That's amazing.
This is just first-hand. This is not first-hand experience. And anyway, so he did that, and he felt so much better. Like he's a big fan of the tack bomb. And he came back and he joined everyone, washed his face. He was pretty cleaned up. His beard hadn't really grown, so there's nothing to get stuck into it. And next thing you know, they're all enjoying drinks and having a laugh. He's feeling way better, feeling good. And the manager of Hostel comes to the table, furious, devastated, distraught, disgusted, really like the white in the face. They were drained. And they were like, did someone just go into our only like toilet and just devastate the place. It's everywhere, and it turns out that quickly makes you a pariah. It makes you someone in the hostel that people don't think is fun or attractive or cool.
No.
And so I was
Public enemy
really, I mean,
number one.
my friend was so crushed. Like he went to bed, he went to bed straight away, and we left. I mean, he left soon after, because it was not good and it was very embarrassing. But so you can be unacceptably degenerate. So don't be that guy. Have some common
There's a
decency. Yeah, there is a limit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shout out to your friend. I'm sure he's a regular podcast host on the Road Guide.
Wait. He's a listener, not a host. He's not...
Oh, sorry, listener.
And he's not currently distracted by his dog throwing him toys in the background.
Well, I actually did find a hostel that embraced there was no limit.
Do you think my friend would have been welcome with his behaviour?
I think he would have. That behavior would have been very welcome. When I got to the hostel, they when they check you in, they sit you down and they're like, "All right, listen.
Are you cool?"
There's gonna be people pissing, spewing, and fucking in your room. And if you're not okay with that, that's fine. We have partner hostels that we can send you to. No extra charge.
What the hell?
Yeah, this was in Budapest. Retox, may it rest in peace, because it didn't survive COVID.
I've heard some good stories about Retox.
Yeah, and oh man, and sure enough, that first night, all of it happened. All of it. And
At once, one person. It was one person doing all three.
Yeah, I was involved in half of it. Between me and my mate, shout out Vine, we literally did all three. But
oh really? Oh
yeah, man, it was fucking wild.
Wow.
So yeah, but mind you, hostels like that are rare, and I actually wouldn't recommend that hostel to a lot of people because I know they wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah,
there's just people that just couldn't handle it. But that
No,
friend of yours, I
that'd be
feel
traumatic.
could have handled it.
Oh,
They
sweet.
already had a good rap as a degenerate.
Thanks, man.
So,
Thanks, man. I wish I could have gone there. He wishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on to step 5 because now my headset is starting to run out of battery as well.
Oh my god,
This
it's
is fucking
schmozzle.
shambles.
Yeah.
We've lost the plot.
Yeah.
Well, step 5, I think that's pretty. Kind of sums everything up. You just got to embrace it. You know, you're not going to be in hostels forever. You know, it's a young people thing. A lot of the best hostels have age limits, but you can't get in if you're over 30 or over 35. And they're definitely the ones you want to stay at because they're a lot more fun.
Definitely.
And saying that, you shouldn't be staying at a hostel after fucking 30 or 35 anyway. You're an old man.
Well, after
you know,
30? After 30? Oh, you check it. Walk it back, man. After 30?
I pushed that to 35.
Yeah, at least. I mean,
No,
these
maybe,
days,
I don't know.
40-year-olds are so young these days.
Nah,
I think.
fuck that. Oh man, no, thank you.
Yeah, no.
You should be making money then. Go to a hotel. You know, get married. Take your missus.
Hey, 30-year-olds and over. Are you broke? Are you poor? Like, why are you still hanging out with us? You know, like, grow up, move
Literally.
on, get with your life.
Maybe
I
30
agree.
is okay, but 31's too old.
No, you've got 35 is a fine bracket, I think. Sorry, to our massive demographic that, you know, not our main demographic, but there's like probably thousands again listeners in the 35 and up bracket. Like, you're welcome to come to the bars with us for sure. You've got great yarns, but like maybe party hostels.
Maybe if you're in a group, don't be staying by yourself above 30. Yeah, I might stand by that. Okay, but back to the main point, just embrace it.
Yeah.
You know, if the hostel's weird, if the hostel's chaotic, if it's a degenerate hostel, be a degenerate, embrace it. You know,
You
if it's a
paid for
fancy,
it.
posh
You
hostel,
chose it.
You know,
Deal with it.
Move out, get another hostel.
I agree. And it's like, I have an analogy a little bit that like, it's the same with camping, you know, when you're young, your swags, the Aussies all throw out a swag. It's the best. It's like, you feel like a king in your own swag, fits you, it's warm, the rain comes on it, you can see the stars, brilliant. Then maybe you get a partner and you don't fit in the double swag, you might get kids or something like that. And you need a tent.
Oh, yeah.
So you go for a tent, and that's fine. And then you like my dad, he was always like, "Oh, catch me dead before I'm in a caravan." Like, you know, these rolling fortresses, these rolling accommodation spots. That's not real camping. Anyway, you get to a certain age, your knees get a bit creaky, your back gets a bit creaky, and before you know it, you're splashing out like tens of thousands, 100K on a bloody rolling, you know, Hilton what Hills Hoist, or whatever the brand is of the good hotels. And yeah, it's just like with hostels. At some point, maybe it's just like I might just go. Maybe rather than go to a hostel, I'll go to a very cheap hotel.
Yeah.
So
Motel.
yeah, no hotel.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's it. The road guide to
fair.
hostels. Very travel-centric
That's it.
season so far, but tis the season. Tis the season and tis the season. Who knows what we'll do next week? Again, you can always send in your suggestions, what topics you want to hear covered. As you can tell, worldly people, wealth of knowledge and information. Happy to share it. More than happy to, and share experience from us or from our friends. And this dog is just unhinged off the hook at the moment. So let's move on to the big call. No, we can't do that. We're out of friends.
Nice.
No.
Well, we've got friends. It's just we've been just such a shamble of getting this show together. Like when I was overseas, the plan was to get people on, and I had people I could have put on.
Yeah.
But I was traveling too fucking hard.
Yeah.
I was just going too hard that and spilled conditioner all over my laptop and microphone. Oh man, it was a nightmare.
You're traveling too hard and you're talking about how your conditioner spilled. Like, come on, wake up to yourself, Melvin.
Well, you've long hair.
You
now.
are
I
as
had to buy them
Victorian.
there.
You are as Victorian.
I had to
as
buy. It was
comes,
in
mate. You're
French.
like, oh, I'm traveling so
and I had
hard.
to-
And my L'Oreal with Neutrogena extracts like spilt over
There's
my
nothing wrong with
$10,000
looking
camera.
good when you're overseas, mate. Nothing wrong with it.
It is disgusting. It is disgusting. Some people
It was
probably
all in
would go,
French, man. I had to get the translator out and just like find out what was going to frizz it up, you know.
Yeah.
The ladies of the female roguers will understand the struggle.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, good to appeal to their.
But
their
we will
nature.
have a big call next week. That's a guarantee.
Really.
I'm gonna
That's a big. That's the big call for this episode. That we'll have a big call next week.
Is
Like,
that we will make a friend by next week, and we will get them on here.
wow. I hope you can deliver on that because I mean, I'm making friends out here. I got my doggy, who people will be seeing this episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Why
so
don't you get the missus on, mate?
Could potentially.
for
You
you.
know, here's one. I don't know how many minutes we're in, but Mum watched last week's episode. Shout out, Mum, if you're watching right
really?
now. I'm not going to water it down. I'm going to keep my edge. I'm going to stay tough. You know, deal with it. It's Mother's Day today as well, actually. Oh,
Yeah.
Anyway, happy Mother's
Yeah.
Day. I'm going to act tough.
Happy Mother's
But anyway,
Day.
but yeah, so maybe Mum comes on the pod.
Oh God.
That'd be hectic.
No, I don't mind that. I love Sally. Yeah, but yeah. I don't know where. I'm scared to talk
respectfully, respectfully, no.
now. Respectfully declined.
Yeah. No. But yeah, could be on the cards. Anyway, here's one for you, Chief. Here's a big one for you.
Right.
Got a new car recently. New four-wheel drive.
Nice.
Got to have a four-wheel drive out west in the outback where things are tough in the Queensland outback.
Put your swag in the back.
Oh, mate, yeah. You could even like throw just a cheap mattress in the back, pop the canopy open under the stars. Although at the moment there's been tons of rain. The sandflies are crazy. You've probably seen me itching all episode. Or for our podcast listeners, our loyal original fans, you're hearing me itch.
Hear him itching. Yeah.
Anyway, that's how that sounds, the itch. And I don't know about you, but I always drove cars that were, my first cars was definitely earlier than the year 2000. So they were in the 1990s or whatever, which you know, they were good
90s.
cars. Shout out 90s. 90s kids will understand for sure.
Good year to be there,
Then I got a bit older and I started getting cars from the early 2000s. And then I started getting cars. My last car, the RX-8, it was a 2008, I want to say. And I got that in the year 2017 or 18. So it was still almost 10 years old.
Fancy boy.
So now I've just recently upgraded. My girlfriend upgraded. I'm not going to claim her car.
Ooh.
But to this awesome Ford Ranger, 2019 or 2020 or something like that. Oh, get out of it, dog. Ducking the camera over. I'm filming off the Weber
Sorry,
Q
mate.
at the moment, actually. So it's pretty good stuff. But it's brand new. It's got all the features, you know, all the great stuff that people want. You know, the thing that when you drift the lane, it redirects you back into the middle of the lane. It's got the cameras that
Doesn't
like.
that kind of take the fun out of it?
Where's the
point?
excitement of a micro sleep? How do I enjoy my micro sleeps now?
I need that thrill, baby.
yeah, exactly. I can't sleep unless I know that there's a risk. But that feature, I actually think Sometimes I think it's really dangerous, but sometimes I think, oh, that's actually really good. But features on new technology that you feel like we've lost the plot, we've gone backwards, we've taken a step back in time, we need to get with reality. With this car and with other cars I've driven recently, push to start. When I was younger, I thought push to start looked like the coolest thing ever. Oh, it was tough, you know, and I'd always imagine the push to start button was on the handbrake or something like that, and you could just press that. But that's normally the handbrake button, so anyway. But with this thing, it's push to start. Now in this car, I have no problems with it, really, actually, to walk back my statement. But prior to this, we were driving a very modern Mazda little hatchback thing. One of the cars that you can't hear running, basically. They're so quiet. Yeah. So there was probably at least 5 times when I'd left the car on for like 8 hours, I just left it because you park the car, put it in park, you know, handbrake, all that stuff, and then you can't hear it. So like car's off. There's no car keys to pull out of the ignition. So what do? You just leave the car. And out here, you leave the keys in the car as well. So, you know, it's long reach. There's no crime, really. A little bit of crime.
Shout out long reach.
Shout out long reach.
Just let you know.
They stay.
Foster lives at 136.
Yeah.
Look for a ranger.
Disgusting.
Your Uber awaits.
You know that the long reach criminals definitely tune into the road guide as well. Like
they are regular listeners.
Yeah. And you're their favorite as well. I'm definitely not. They don't listen for me.
Any chance to bring you down, they will embrace it with our open arms.
Yeah. But with that car, it's so dangerous. I just leave it on all the time. And you can call me dumb, but I like the satisfaction of parking the car, pulling up the handbrake, putting it in hard park if you're driving an auto, and then pulling the car keys out. There's no doubt that car's turned off and the train's back behind.
Is that a train?
It's back.
Yeah, I was going to say. I actually hear it this time.
And I think it's going to park there. It parks there.
It parks there?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, they might leave the keys in it. Go for a ride.
Yeah. Well, that'd be a technological advancement I'd love. I'll drive it down to Victoria, mate. I'll see you soon. Anyway,
let's go.
Dos, do you have any tech that you think is just like, we've lost the plot, we're wasting time, this thing is not, we're not stepping forwards here?
Yeah, I would say one, it's probably been highlighted because of COVID, like online dating. So like before COVID,
shout out season 1, episode 4 or something.
Yeah, that's the one. It was it was on the side, you know, it's just a little on the side trick, side hustle. You'll just like, you know, swipe here and there, do whatever. Whatever you do. Whereas like now, because of COVID and people not being able to socialize with lockdowns and shit, now I feel like it's like a core element of dating, which is bullshit because it's like, it's so far backwards. No one talks to anyone when you go out. Like, I feel like, I noticed a lot when going overseas, obviously, because you're just not on that shit. And when you talk to people, it's like, fuck, I've kind of forgotten how to do this.
Really?
So, I mean, it sent me back a little bit. But at the same time, I just deleted everything today, so I was like, nah.
Oh, really?
Time to really get back in the old school way of things, because that's just, it's more
You're
fun.
gonna go and potentially strike out at bars and pubs and just say, hey, I like you. Tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I think
inspired,
now,
mate. Inspired.
You're more of a commodity. doing that as well.
Because everyone's got social anxiety. They want the stuff to come to them, sort of thing. You know, they don't want to. They don't have the guts. So they don't have the. You know, they're not social anxiety people, shout out. It's not about guts, but you know, the people want the comfort of knowing someone's interested and keen, and to cut out the middleman, delete the app and just go and do it yourself.
That's it, and they'll love you for it.
Yeah.
You know, guys and girls. I've had a few girls come up to me recently and shoot their shot, and man, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
A big fan of it.
All right. Well, interesting. That's really good to hear.
Yeah, so that's probably my big step backwards.
Yeah. No.
And now we can take 2 steps forward, people. As a community, we can grow from this.
Jesus, all right. It sounds like your LinkedIn chat there. You know how people are on LinkedIn? Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Shout out my LinkedIn.
Yeah, shout out my LinkedIn as well. I
me.
love it. Dos chatted, coming on one of my recent LinkedIn about the podcast, actually. It's a very professional workspace environment, and he sort of was commenting like, you would on Facebook or on YouTube or on Instagram. And I'm sort of like, oh, excellent. It's excellent networking with such highly capable and skilled other people. You know, you got to keep bringing it back to the thing. But anyway, shout out the social media episode. I think I've talked about this.
Yeah. Well, as the marketing head at the Roger's office, I've got to be finding different avenues that we can plug this great show that we call the Rogue Guide, and LinkedIn was my target for the week.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully a few followers there. I was thinking, I was like, maybe I, like put the podcast on LinkedIn.
Whoa.
And I'm not 100% sure.
Neither am I, actually. Neither am I. I would think closely about that, but then you also think, you think how many people actually will check it out? But then it's like, but that's why I'm putting it there to have them check it out. So if I'm going into it like no one will even click it or check it out, it's kind of like, yeah, why put it there? So you kind of have to put it there and be like, people might check this out, and then you're like, oh, do I want them to?
I felt compelled to like get the podcast out there more, because I recently saw this week they had this the top 10 hottest male podcasters in Australia. And I mean like physically hottest. And the top 10 was just like, it was a joke, man. There was like
the uninspired
Kyle
unemployed.
Sandilands made it.
The uninspired unemployed,
No,
whatever.
man. They didn't even make it. Kyle Sandilands made it.
Shout out
Tim
uninspired
Watson
unemployed, by the
made
way.
it.
Sorry guys. I mean, you guys are hot. It's cool.
They're our competition.
Yeah.
Don't give them shit.
Yeah.
They're fighting for a top 10 place as well.
Yeah.
I think Daniel Gorringe made it, which is all right. I don't mind that.
Yeah, but he's got a bit of a what do they call him? Big Red or something? What's his what are they? They've got a nickname for him on the show anyway. That's probably getting too inside talk.
Yeah, we're giving him too much airtime.
You're right.
But yeah, I just mean the top 10 was embarrassing, man.
So you reckon
like,
we get these guns on there, these big fellas?
I'm assuming your pipes are out.
And the pipes I mean, yeah, if you zoom in, I've got 4K quality, so hopefully the pixels, I can expand them.
There's gonna be some editing going on there, I reckon. Yeah. But I mean, like, there's an avenue there for us, man. And if it means that we got to shoot our shot on LinkedIn,
mate, you need to send the pod to that publisher and just say, hey, big mistake this year, big mistake. Yeah. You've lost a lot of credibility with a lot of your audience because you didn't put these two podcasters on that list.
Easy. At least one of us, obviously, there's one stronger than the other, and that could have been enough to represent the guide. Yeah,
thanks,
so
man.
probably...
Thanks.
Yeah, no, it's I got you back.
No, but, and who knows? Maybe there's going to be a list of top 10 hottest Australian male or female podcast guests, and that could be you.
Ooh,
that could be you listening. If you just want to hit the DMs, hit the Spotify comments, I don't know, wherever you find us, Instagram. Sorry, that's where we want to hit you. Hit us in Instagram, and yeah, just tell us, what's your big call? What's the situation where you've had to make a big call? Or maybe you can tell us a topic and why you sort of want us to talk about that topic from your personal experience. We'd love to hear it, and I reckon we will when we put that, we put our case to Vogue or Playboy or whatever magazine that was in for being hot. You could be part of that submission. So
maybe we make a just for our guests at the end of the season.
Oh no, that's gonna be so cruel.
Good. The life is cruel, mate.
Your big call about getting a big call next week, it's not going to come true. They've heard that, now they're like, unless they really back himself, in which case, power to you.
Yeah. Mate, everyone should back themselves. Yep. Everyone's got their niche.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their different flavour, different taste.
Oh, is that your serious 60 there, mate, in that 10 seconds? Back yourself.
Yeah, back yourself.
Yep.
Everyone, it's like spicy food. Some people like it really hot. Some people like it kind of hot. Some people don't like it hot at all. No. So there's a chance.
Yeah.
Some people only like the personality of that spicy
I feel
food.
like your comments are still pretty negative towards people that have body issues.
That was good.
Some people like hot people, but some people like people like you who aren't that hot.
Some people like big dishes, of hot spicy food, and some people like small dishes with the hot spicy food. And vice versa.
Oh wow! So now what you're saying, if you're small, you've got challenges or something, mate. You're just.
What do you mean? I'm saying there's a window there. But this is a very positive chat.
Yeah. Anyway, a very serious 60 indeed. Important stuff. Dos, I've actually got to go play tennis.
Nice. I'm gonna go play netball.
Oh, look at us go, mate. Yeah. Yep. Anyway,
if someone touches my rib, I'm gonna cry.
I'm getting the hurry up from Danny. She walked in and heard me talking about hot people, so I better carry on and put some fires out.
You're in trouble. Tell you who's not in trouble, the Rogers, and we're going to be back next week to give you a little bit more guide to life.
Row your Rogers, mate. Row your Rogers. Anyway,
row your Rogers.
If you're gonna do it rogue or whatever it is, rogue it up.
Ooh, yeah, like that.
Anyway, catch us later. The train's disembarking from the station, literally. I'm out of here.
Oh, perfect. Time to go. Catch us.